I don't know why I'm wearing a blazer indoors. I thought it would be cute. No. Hi, it looks like heaven. No, I'm in someone else's kitchen because I'm dog sitting because two birds want, no, that's not. A win is a win? No, it's a win-win. My brain, I'm having a stroke. I like this kitchen for baking. It's so cute. So I like to bake here, cook here, film it, right, for the vlog. And also it's just nice to be here and working on my little laptop. I like the blazer. I don't want to take it off. I want to bake in the blazer, but I fear that just doesn't make sense. But anyway, it's another fall vlog. Have I introduced the video? Do I ever introduce the video? No. We just hit the ground rolling, right? I'm here for a couple of days, so I'm starting the vlog out here. I was gonna bake a pumpkin bread with little cream cheese, dairy-free frosting. And then also we must talk about Throne of Glass because I'm locked in. I'm just at the 100 pages left in the first book mark. So I know I'm in for a roller coaster ride. I need to strap in, right? And I'm preparing myself because I know that I'm gonna wanna dive into the next book and just keep going for 8 books straight. But no, I'm gonna go to Barnes & Noble to get my cute little fluffy fall romance read, which is this one. It's If It Makes You Happy. I think that's what I decided in the last video, that was the next one that I was gonna do. But first, let's go talk about Throne of Glass. It kind of makes me miss having short hair because it's all tucked in here. But anyway, I just want to show you the blazer, right? Here's my what was this? This is actually pointless because I don't remember where it's from. I said I was gonna talk about Throne of Glass, but I'm showing you the blazer. Nothing ever goes according to plan, right? Riddle me that one. I'm wearing a blazer and some jeans. Can you, oh, okay. This is not helping. Did I suddenly get taller? No. Can you see? Like barely, okay? Here's my jeans. Wow, okay. I'm setting you up on a pillow. Blue is so not my color. Get out of here. This lighting kind of eats. Or I'm just blind, right? Why is this not eating anymore and I just look like Albert Einstein? Is that what I've been thinking this whole time? Do I look like Albert Einstein? Where am I getting that? Is it just the tweed jacket? I don't know what. Is this tweed? Things are just coming out of the dome. I don't know, off the dome. I want you to know that the whole goal for this intro was like, hey, I'm here, I'm dog sitting, right? Welcome to the vlog. I am finishing Throne of Glass. Let's yap about it. I'm gonna go to Barnes & Noble and I'm gonna bake today. Cut and scene. Did that happen? No, because we're still fucking sitting here and not a point was made. You know what I mean? So that's the charm of me, okay? It's mentally ill, yeah. Yeah, this is what we're yapping about. And I felt such melancholy while reading this because I filmed me reading all of the ACOTAR books on camera, loved it. It took so much time and it did nothing for my channel. It made my channel, like it tanked. And yet people were more engaging with it. I love books. I want to do content where I am reading on camera all the time. And we're just, like, I don't want to read a book like this unless I'm on camera. Do you know what I mean? And so it's, you know, I fear that's not like a book club thing, which I can't do the book club now anyway. And I also don't think it's realistic for me to be able to film every time I read because, again, I can't always be filming. We've already been over this, right? So it's like reading this for the first time and not recording it like ACOTAR is making me have an inner turmoil. I'm in disarray. I don't know what to, like I've written so many post-its in here and I want to be able to read on camera. Like if anyone has a solution for me, let's hear it. I'm thinking, I always think, and I say a lot of things, this is part of my ADHD, I have a lot of ideas all the time. And I best think things through when I verbalize them. And I don't like talking to other people, right? But I like talking to the camera. And I like to verbalize everything. So I have been feeling a disconnect because I've been trying not to say things all the time because like, oh, I want to do this or this and this, and then I don't do it or I change my mind. And then people are like, what? But that's just me. And it's hard, but I like to verbalize everything on camera. Now we're just getting off topic. But anyway, the point is I want to somehow record reading these books. I feel like everybody monetizes their audience and I have always felt weird about doing that. I don't like monetizing my audience, which is terrible because like this is my job. Right? My job is yap. Do I make a book channel? Oh my God, shut up. But I can't. The whole point of not having the book club was because I couldn't film consistently about books. Nothing is making sense. This isn't making sense. Nothing is set in stone. I don't know what to do. But again, if that was an idea and I did like a book channel, I'm already almost finished with this book. I can't, oh my God. I can't then be like, oh, hey, I'm gonna film the rest of this series on camera, but that's it. Or middle ground here, we just settle for me having segments in my vlogs where I am reading on camera. But it's like, then it doesn't make sense. Like you weren't on this journey with me. Like we weren't here together. We didn't experience this together. And so then I'm like, hey, so I'm gonna react to the last 100 pages of this book. I like the fact that it was all condensed in one video and it made sense. But it's just not cost effective. Like it doesn't make sense. Oh, I'm struggling. I've been struggling with this for so long. Like I figured out what I'm gonna do with The Sims. I just gotta, get that going and figure out a way to film that and blah, blah, blah. So that's logistically taken care of, sort of. This book thing that I have been tussling with since May, and I'm sitting here yapping for 8 minutes. Shut up. Regardless of what I choose, that's not gonna change the fact that I've already read most of this book and we need to talk about it now, okay? Right. My brain short circuits and I go into paralysis. I hate it. It's the bane of my existence. What were we talking about? Anyway, I say anyway as if the thought is gonna come back to me of what I was talking about. Never does. No. I am at page, I got a cute bookmark, which you saw in the last vlog. I'm on chapter 41, page 308. And we're actually about to, okay, so also, if you have not read this book, get out. Don't get out, actually. I'm so sorry. That was so rude of me. Skip to wherever the chapter marker says it's safe. You know what I mean? Because I'm going to be talking about the end of this book, and probably everything's a spoiler. So there are chapter markers for you to safely go to. So there's your warning. Now you're entering at your own risk, right? So chapter 41, she went to the ball. Oh, and Dorian kissed her, and that's a thing. Many thoughts. Let's go through my post-its, right? So I think she's either on her last test or the duel is about to happen. I think it's the last test that she's about to have. Lots of tests in these first books, but I love this book. I think that it gripped me more than ACOTAR. I'm not putting down ACOTAR, let's not. I'm trying to think if in ACOTAR, I hate comparing them, but I compare. I'm thinking in ACOTAR if I felt like particularly strong. I liked Tam Tam. I felt particularly strong about no, I feel stronger. I like Dorian and I like Cole. I think that's how you say his name. Is this another resand? I don't know, pronunciation-wise. Dorian, I don't know what Cole looks like. I have not gone on social media to look at anything. I need to look at the fan cast of who's who. But Dorian, dark hair, light eyes. But I have my thoughts about Dorian, okay? I think that and let's go to my post-it. Dorian, stop cock blocking, poor Cole. Yeah, that sums it up. This is not making sense because I'm going backwards. I like Dorian and Selena. Oh, I'm gonna say her name wrong until I look it up, and I don't feel like looking it up right now, so you have to deal with me saying it wrong, probably for one video. I don't know who the love story main characters are, and I'm not gonna look it up, so I don't wanna see. But Dorian and Selena feel too easy. I giggle and kick my feet, yes, but it feels like Tam Tam, okay? It feels like Tam Tam. And Cole feels like Rhysand to me. Not in their personalities and none of that, but just the dynamic of it all. I don't know that girl's name. Caltran? Don't like her. Don't believe that it's Nahima? In my head, I've always been saying Nahima, but that's absolutely not how you say it. I don't believe it's her. Anyway, let's go back to Dorian and Cole. How did I get so far off? How did I even start talking about Caltran? That's not her name. But I wish I had live action replay in my head. Anyway, I need love story. I was so afraid that there was gonna be no romance in this because people said that it's like not like that. I need romance to have the will to live. I can't even read my handwriting. I write like a doctor. I have terrible handwriting. I said my bitch bad now. Why did I say that? Shit, blah, blah, me, Cole. Oh, wow, that was tough. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. We're 200 plus pages in, and I don't know what my handwriting says. What happened here? Oh yes, okay, they started playing pool, right? That's what we're talking about. Dorian was showing her how to play pool. Their hands grazed. That's all I need. Eye contact is really all I need. So I'm cool with a slow fucking burn. I mean, it has to escalate at some point, you know what I mean? I hate when Tam Tam and Feyre smashed. It was insufferable to read. Now, Rhys and Feyre, different. Bird of a different feather, you know what I mean? Is that a saying? Just wanted to update you that I love this book. Those are my thoughts so far. And then when I read the rest of this, I'll probably film some reactions and I'll put timestamps for everything again. I've changed my mind completely. I'm now in cozy clothes. The tweed jacket wasn't working for me. I'm gonna bake the pumpkin bread. Then I'm gonna sit and I'm gonna read the rest of Throne of Glass. We'll yap, we'll debrief about that. But anyway, let's bake a pumpkin loaf. While that cooks, I'm going to read some of my book. We're gonna tackle these last 100 pages. The pumpkin bread is gonna take like 45 minutes to bake, and then I have to let it completely cool, then make the dairy-free cream cheese pumpkin spice frosting. I have made the mistake every single time where I do it too quickly and it like melts and it looks like a toaster strudel, if you will. And the weather is now very gloomy, so I'm gonna put on ambiance because I cannot read without ambiance. I mean, I can, but why not set the tone, set the vibe? Okay, I'm sorry, but my jaw stayed firmly in place when it was Cain doing the sacrificial ritual to get the strength of the dead champions. Sarah, I know you would never give me such an easy answer and this early on. I know. I'm saying this and then editing me is like, shut the fuck up. Just keep reading and shut up. Okay, I now have a blanket because I'm chilly. It's all feeling too easy. And again, we have this much book left, so clearly it is too easy. I'm just feeling no emotion here. Okay, now something's cooking up because she has the word marks all over her arm. She's fainting and dying, and then, I don't know how to say her name, Nahima. I keep saying it like that. I'll look it up. I'll look it up next book. She started speaking in a language that she hadn't heard before, so I don't think that's a symbol for like, oh, she's so out of it that like she can't understand. I think that's a very crucial detail, I feel like. So maybe she's tied to Elena. I don't know. I'm always trying to connect the dots. Anyway, so blackness swallowed her up, and that's where I'm at, chapter 43. She also didn't tell anyone about anything. Like, you just saw a beast and got bitten, and there was like magic involved, and you don't say anything to anyone. You couldn't shut me up. So Cole asked if she'd seen Dorian, and then he goes, did you enjoy dancing with him at the ball? I love when they're jealous. I just looked it up, and this is making sense now why when I put on the cream cheese frosting all the times before, it was never cool enough. You're supposed to wait like how you wait for sourdough, like an hour or so. It's sitting on a cooling rack, and now it needs to cool for another hour on the rack, the wire rack. Did I just say that? The sun will be down by then, so I don't know how nice the clips will be, but I'll show you the bread right now though. Please don't. It's so little. I feel like I'm missing something because it's so little. Has it always been like that? I don't know, but here she is, a little pumpkin loaf. Farquaad. I don't remember where we left off. Anyway, I did the icing on the cake and it was good, but it was dark out, so I couldn't get a cute picture of it. Yeah, and I read a bit. I've been calling her Caltran this whole time. It's Kaltain. Caltain. No R whatsoever. Okay, we're now to the dual part. That's gonna be a lovely sound. Oh, and then I think Nox is hot. That's not important information, but like, I just get the hot vibe, you know what I mean? Oh yeah, and then her and Dorian are just like a little couple, and I don't like it. I mean, I'm feeling about it the way that I felt about Tam Tam and Feyre. It feels a little forced and a little rushed. I know that we were leading up to that the whole book. As we were in Akutar, it just feels so. Pencil that for later. And then he's saying some shit like, because no matter how he might have once envisioned his future or who he thought he'd spend it with, he couldn't imagine being with anyone else, wanting anyone else. It's been 4 minutes. And you haven't even fucked. It's been like a month or months. That's enough time to know. But like with only small tidbits, like be so fucking for real. And yet I fully believe that Cole's in love with her, so. See, when it's handed to me on a silver platter and it's easy, I don't want it. They're giving Callie Girl too much screen time for an insignificant character or like a side character. She's just getting too much time. I don't know what it is, my obsession with having to know what the ending is and to guess it correctly. I can never just enjoy anything. The more I'm right about things, the more it fuels me. It feeds me. It feeds the monster inside of me. Now, here we are. Past and future, we're seated on a glass throne. Throne of glass, right? You can win only by trapping your opponent in a position of sure death and no further. Huh. For a heartbeat, she saw the king with stark clarity. He was just a man with too much power. Yeah. This is a sword fight? I don't know what the fuck I thought a duel would be. Like, hello? Get a grip. I need to know what Kane looks like, because is he hot? Cole is giving her his sword, his blade. Okay, let it be with you, old weapon. That's another word I'm mispronouncing. Elwi. Ilwi. Ilwi. I don't even know. Let the forests of Eeyore defeat the steel from Adarlan. I can't say any of these. Let the king's champion be someone who understands how the innocent suffer. Okay, purr. I love an activist queen. Now wait a damn minute. Hadn't Elena said almost the same thing all those months ago? Oh. Spooky. I'm gonna be so honest with you, I don't know what a staff is. Okay, I know what a sword is. What's a staff? Yes, the staff would do just fine. Okay, don't know what it is, but I believe you. God, I gotta do the hand thing because my eyes are getting too excited. You have no idea what you're getting yourself into, little man. Oh, I love her. This is my favorite female character. Yeah, this is my favorite one. I knew it from like the first couple of pages. What the fuck is a staff? This whole time, I just don't know what's going on. The iron-coated tip of the staff at his throat. She brought her mouth close to his ear. My name is Selena Sardothian, she whispered, but it makes no difference if my name's Selena or Lillian or bitch, because I'd still beat you no matter what you call me. My bitch bad. Okay. Feyre walked so this bitch could run. She grinned at the captain. She was hardly winded, better than Kane's time. And certainly more dramatic. Was the handkerchief really necessary? Yes. Yes. The theatrics of it all is what it is. Uh-oh. No. Wine for the winners. No, because that bitch is going to interfere. Why were things slowing down? I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. She grinned as the shaft of her staff, okay, say that 5 times fast, slammed into his side. And that's when she knew that it hadn't been wine in that glass, but bloodbane. The very drug that she'd missed. Oh my god, that's the worst one. This couldn't be happening. They couldn't have betrayed her like this. Like, who... It's believable that everybody else betrayed you. His eyes were dark like that portal to the other world. Nope, don't like that. Oh, this is like what happened to Feyre. Oh my god, this is so sick. I have a feeling that Cole's gonna intervene like Rhys did, but Dorian's gonna want to, but not. Dorian had to help her, but if he interfered, they might just proclaim Cain the victor, so he watched. Okay. Great tam-tam. Why is no one stopping this? Like, how is this allowed? I would be reacting much louder if it were not for the fact that I can hear the neighbors, so I know they can hear me. Get up, Cole whispered. Oh, of course it's Cole. Of course it is. They were going to bring her inside the realm, and the tower was the gaping portal. Oh, new plot line, new storyline. The eye of Elena ripped from her neck. Bitch, what is happening? This is so true, Sarah. Like, this just makes sense. I don't know what's going on, and that makes sense. Her face was different. Her Fae heritage. I cannot give you my strength, but I can remove this poison from your body. It's go time. We're gonna kill Cain. Yes. Can everyone see this, or are we just tweaking? And so, struggling and shaking, Selena stood. Now she's getting her lick back. Move and I'll spill your throat on the ground. Girl. She didn't double process. The princess collapsed and her bodyguards rushed to her side, and she smiled. And who drugged her? Well, let's put our odds on the Uggo bit. Nasty little, vile little interloper. Ugh. Hope Caltran dies. Cain raised his dagger to strike the girl in the back. Without thinking, Cole leapt between them and plunged his sword through Cain's heart. What have I done? The right thing? Ugh, Dorian, like... Ugh, he bugs me now. Ugh, I don't want them together. Please don't make them together. He loved her, and no empire, no king, and no earthly fear would keep him from her. Oh my god. Tam Tam 2.0. Except I don't hate this one. How had she beaten Cain when she'd been drugged? Why was she not dead? Why are you not dead? She's such a weird bitch. Princess Girl is admitting that she saved our girl's life. But why make me give you the lessons? Because I wanted a friend. Because I liked you. Okay, I liked the princess. I knew I liked her. Okay. At the end of the day, let's remember that Cole protected her and killed Cain. And Dorian mildly stood up to his papa. So, you know. And Cole's fine. He's not going to be punished. You've read the book. You know this. Now she's going to be with Dorian. But she needs to be with Cole. I'll look up their names after this book, I promise. That man cares for you more than either of you realize. Okay, so no, it isn't Elena. Whatever, it was a good guess, okay? And no matter how frivolous and twisted that competition was, I'm grateful it brought you into my life. As long as I live, I shall be thankful for that. The way that I feel exactly how I felt about Tam Tam and Feyre, like, what is happening? Does anyone else, like, notice this and feel the same thing? Dorian leaned forward and kissed her. Enough. I've had enough. Your manipulation of Cal, whatever the fuck, was interesting. Were you using the power on her? No, I've relaxed it recently. What? She'd become a strong ally and still suspects nothing of our influence. Like mind control? Wait a minute. Like compulsion? Oh, it's reminding me of the SpongeBob movie when they're wearing the hats, you know? When the scandal has been forgotten and the assassin is busy with my work, will make Caltine an offer she can't refuse. Okay, Godfather. She had understood something in that moment when he was kneeling and reached for her. She couldn't remember what. She took his hand in hers, but he pulled it away. Oh! She mentioned forever. She didn't say that about Dorian. We went... Cock block of the year, Dorian's here. He's so Jeremiah for that. Okay, she's officially the king's champion. I suppose this means we'll be stuck with each other for a while longer. Alright. Oh, I can't be with you if I'm the king's champion. They're talking about a relationship like they kissed and played pool and he like got her a dog, but that's, you know, the extent of it. Oh good. I'm gonna leave in 4 years. I don't know how this could possibly end well. I'm not into commitment. I'm not looking for a relationship right now. But I'd like to remain your friend. What's going on? I mean, go off, queen. I'm glad that you didn't, like, jump into that, but... What? Where's Dorian? Why would Dorian be here? I thought he usually came at this hour. Well, don't expect to find him here after today. This is like when Blair told Chuck that her and Nate broke up. I'm the king's champion. Surely you realize how inappropriate it would be for me to have a relationship with a prince. Her blue eyes glittered, and he wondered at the slight emphasis she put on prince and why it made his heart skip a beat. Oh. Okay, she's going to sign her contract. Aren't you gonna thank me? The king barked. Get fucked. If you don't return from the missions on which I send you, I'll have your friend, the captain, killed. He knew his son's weakness, which was her, and now he knows her weakness, which is Cole. This is getting good. If you fail to return after that, I'll have Nehemia killed. He's really going for blood here. It's just her and Cole. This is how it should end. That was wholesome. That's the end. Okay, that was a wholesome little end. That was great. I want to start the next one now. It's a whole nother day, but I'm here. Anyway, I want to show you my outfit because I want to go to Barnes & Noble. My suede jacket, no clue where it's from. I've had it forever. I left it at a bar once and I almost cried. I think I know where it's from, Storettes, but I didn't think they sold it again on that website, so. And this little tube top from Amazon, I'll link it below. My Abercrombie super high flare curve love jeans. And then my little mini Clydesdale hooves. I've owned these bad boys since I want to say 2022. Never wore them. Hated them. They never looked good with anything. And then I thought I would break my ankles because they're platform and I would go all over the place. But then I got those UGG dupe slidey clog looking ones and I love those. So it's like a horse learning to walk. What? I don't, anyway, I love them. So this just proves that you can own something for multiple years, not use it, and then finally find love for it. I don't know what the point of this was. Let's go to Barnes & Noble. Take this off. It's so warm out. I was dressing for the fall, but no, it's Santa Ana's, so I'm dying. I got swindled, sort of. This is why I can't shop in person, because I don't make good decisions. I went there originally for this beautiful, stunning. This was the one from my reading list that was the top dog. She's stunning, okay? This is If It Makes You Happy by Juliet Livia. This is the most perfect fall looking book, and everyone says this is, I'm so excited. I love a physical book again. I need physical books. I like a Kindle for shit that has a really ugly cover. Then I got these two bad boys because this one, I saw it and I thought it's only like $13 compared to this big boy price. That logistically makes no sense. Like, just because it's not the same price as this, I should add this to, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I blacked out in Barnes & Noble, you know what I mean? This one is the Gilmore Girls Summer I Turned Pretty young adult vibe. And then this is the one that I got swindled into. She saw me picking up these fall romances and she's like, oh my God, have you ever read The Pumpkin Spice? And I was like, The Pumpkin Spice Cafe? Yeah, heard that sucks. And she's like, no, I know what you're thinking of, but no, it's this other one where it's $5. And I was like, oh, point me to it. She takes me over to the Starbucks counter and I was like, ooh. Anyway, so she took me over to the counter and then the girlie working there was Precious and she was talking about it and I was like, you know what? Okay. What I want to know is why this is like tied to Starbucks and $5 because like, did Starbucks write this? The first line I should have looked at because this gives me the ick. Lucy hates pumpkin spice lattes. Is this about 12-year-olds? The girlie working there, we were yapping because she was like, I usually like regular romance, but I got into fantasy this summer. And I'm like, stop. I got into fantasy this spring. And have you read Throne of Glass? And she's like, no, but I read ACOTAR. And I was like, I'm just starting Throne of Glass, but I read ACOTAR. And she's like, I have a bracelet for Cassian because that's my man. I was like, that's my type on paper. It's a really booked and busy fall full of reading. But anyway, this one, we didn't even have it on our list of books to read. Let's actually read the back and see what it's about. Lucy hates pumpkin spice lattes. A millennial and ChatGPT wrote this, okay? Which is a problem because A, Lucy lives in the quaint New England town of Briar Glen where everyone loves all things autumn, and B, she's a barista at her mom's coffee shop. As the first fall leaves descend upon Briar Glen, Lucy and her mom gear up for a busy season. But then Java Junction, a multinational coffee chain, opens a store literally across the street. Home of the world-famous pumpkin spice Oh, Java Junction. This is a Starbucks rom-com. This is like a Starbucks fan fiction. To make matters worse, it turns out that Jack Harper, I like that name, a new kid in school and Lucy's secret crush is the son of the owners. Talk about mixing business with pleasure. ChatGPT definitely fucking wrote this. If Cup of Joe wants to survive the competition from Java Junction, Lucy will have to set aside her feelings for the popular drink and Jack to make this the coziest pumpkin spiciest season ever. This sounds like it is for middle schoolers. I can't believe that the cute girl who loves ACOTAR swindled me. Well, she just said that it was cute and I believe her, so if it's not, I hate her. No, I don't. I still love her. This is like buying a hand sanitizer at the end of the checkout, except they brought me to the checkout and I wasn't buying anything, so. These are the fall books that I got to read in between Throne of Glass. I'm reading Crown of Midnight now, so I'm literally going to just be on my laptop all day, working, editing, and stuff like that. Oh, Halloween's coming up. Oh my God, my costume. Maybe when I edit this, I'll have the picture. This was me on Halloween. I did Black Swan. That's that on that. Oh, I haven't said that in a minute. Anyway, so yeah. What?